welcome to MaiMoments, the best channel for makeup and hair tutorial and also products review. Today I'm going to share with you how to create this lovely, beautiful rhinestone look with the help of this products that I got. This is My Fabe Jeffree Star collection from last year, and I believe it is 50% off right now, so go ahead and get it. Watch till the end, and I do recommend some products with you. So further ado, let's get started. My face is like really dry right now, so it's important to invest in a really good moisturizer. Oh, the smell though, I don't really like it. But I have to admit that it's really smooth and it's going to help my skin not stay dry. Whenever you have makeup on and it's like start to peeling throughout the day, that's mean your skin is heck dry. So if you think it's oily and you don't need to put a moisturizer, that is totally wrong. You got to slap on some oil and moisturizers. It's felt really refreshing whenever I am applying on right now, but the smell just kind of turned me off. Okay, there we go. So after moisturizers, we are going to apply some primer. Now, priming is a crime, so we are going to prime our face. Oh, that feels really nice. The smell is very freshening. It's not too much of a sense that you can figure out what it smells like, but it's very nice, and it's have some kind of like tingling just a little bit, not too much where you feel it, but it's so refreshing. It's cool sensations, like you just put your head in the refrigerator when it's hot outside. I wonder if this have any properties like, you know, covering my pores because I have huge pores. They don't say anything of that. They just tell me to gently massage into the skin with my fingers. Oh, this felt really nice. It's kind of like come across with a moisturizers and a primer at the same time. It felt really nice to where it's not sticky like this one. Oh my gosh, I do not like this preferably. I like this one better. As you can see, I already did my eyebrows, so if you want to learn that in detail, you can definitely check out this video right here. But let's get back to what we're doing right now. In order to get a really like artistic look, you've got to make sure the surface of your eye is smooth and clean and prepped. I'm going to start in the inner corner of my eyes on top of my natural crease line, picking up this pink color right here. It's such a beautiful colors, but be aware. This colors will stain your eyelid. So if your eyelid is sensitive, I would not recommend you to use it at all. I understand that it's really hard to form a pigment when it comes to bright pink or red. So for this palette, it does a great job, but for the turnout of like staining lid is not my cup of tea. So I'm just going to drag it out like this. So think as a wave, that's what you're going to try to draw a natural curve of your eyelid. I know this seem crazy right now, but we're definitely going to bedazzle our eye. I thought this was going to be like dark purple or so what, but whenever I use it, it's kind of like show as red, so it did not show the true to color. It showed kind of like purplish, just a little bit, but whenever you blend it out, I mean like purple is like almost gone. So what I'm doing right here is just go ahead and blend out under the pink colors, creating the ombre effects of the wave of what we already formed here. And then I also going to draw under my eyes right here. I know this does look crazy, but trust me, it's gonna look good. Sometimes you just have to trust yourself whenever you do this kind of makeup. And I'm going to go back to the color Pink Self-Made to outline out here. Blend it in as much as possible. Using a different brushes, I'm going to pick up this color's orange right here. It's a russet orange, so beautiful, and I'm just going to blend on top of the wave, creating an ombre effect. Keep blending it together, and especially toward the line, so it could have an ombre effect, not look too distinguished. That is two separate lines. We want to merge in the color together. Using another different brushes, picking up the lightest shade of orange, which is right here, and I'm going to apply under my eyebrows bone. Do you see those metallic colors that is popping out, those iridescence, duochromes? It's so pretty, but you cannot really see the orange. Now let's start the fun part, which is cut crease, and I'm using a Tarte Shape Tape in the color light neutral. This is a concealer, and I'm just going to draw out the natural curve of my eyes. You can definitely create any style that you want because we're going to use a lighter colors and apply on top of the concealer, so it's going to show. If you're wondering how I create a perfect cut crease brushes, because you do need to form them, definitely comment below and let me know so I can do a video dedicated for that. So this process right here does take a longer time, and you just want the edge to be perfect. If it's not, don't worry, we will use a different method to hide it. I'm going to use the brushes called M124, picking up this color right here, and I'm just going to apply where I place the cut crease. This is add some shine and a beautiful reflections. I love so much. Go ahead and apply all the way to your lid. For this eyeshadows right here does have a lot of fallout, so just use a Q-tips after to clean it up. Remember earlier, as I mentioned, if you are not creating a perfect edge cut crease, don't worry, you can use a cover effect. This is a shimmer veil, and I'm using a detail brushes and outline the edges so nobody know of your mistake. For the bottom corner of my eyes, I'm going to pick up this color right here for an eye opening effect, and I'm just going to blend in right in that area. All this like metallic colors, you have to be like extremely careful because it's so much fallout. So this is where the fun starts, and we're gonna bedazzle our face with this. This was like for a festival stick on, and I have used it before, that's why it's not sticky anymore on my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this products and use a eyelashes glue and press it on. In this process, I'm going to use a bobby pin, and I'm going to use the tip as a tool to apply the glue on the placement where I want the rhinestone to be. And I'm going to use a tweezer to help me placing those rhinestones in a certain spot that I will like. I'm going to show you the process of where I'm placing the rhinestone, just making sure that if you are wanting to copy exactly how I do it, you will have a great idea. I tried a different method of placing the rhinestone, and I see this is the most effective way. Actually place the glue of where you want it to be, then placing the rhinestone on it, because if you're going to put a glue on the rhinestone, it's actually going to dry too quick, and by the time that you apply your skin, it will not stick at all. Also, at the end of the day, and you're trying to take off those rhinestones, the most effective way in not pulling your natural hair is using a makeup oil, and you're going to apply it on top of it. It's just going to loosen up the grip of the glue, and it will come right off. For a smaller rhinestone, I'm going to use a mechanical pencil using the lid and dipping the glue and placing where I want it to be so the glue would not poke through. To put the look together, I'm going to use this orange color right here, and I'm going to apply at the end. It looked kind of empty, that's why I'm going to add on. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. For this dramatic look, I cannot forget to add a false eyeliners and also adding some false eyelashes to complete this glam. I'm going to use one of my favorite foundations. This is Milani 2-in-1 Concealer. It is very affordable and also high coverage. I understand that this color is not matching with my true skin colors, but it's okay because I can always add bronzers and highlighter to complete the look. This is not my first time using this beauty sponge. It is very similar to the Morphe brands, although it's from Morphe, but it's Jeffree Star. He picked the colors pink. It is very similar texture, and also I love the edge because I can really dig in those nut and crack. As always, I'm going to highlight my face under my eyes and also my forehead, plus my cupid bow and also my chin. And lastly, I'm going to highlight the bridge of my nose, creating a taller nose.
grabbing a smaller beauty sponge and I'm going to blend it in, and make sure that it's going to be damp whenever you try to blend it in. I'm going to use Morphe brushes. This is E4, and I'm going to dip in the Hoola Beauty Benefit bronzer, and I'm just going to bronze my face, especially on my cheekbones, on my hairline, and also at my chin. If you want to know how I'm able to do this in more detail, I do have the Basic Makeup 101. I love adding these colors on my high cheekbones because it's so beautiful and gleam, and the reflection cast whenever I turn is amazing. When it's come to blushes, I love this color so much, and when I apply slightly on top of my natural apple cheek because I don't want everything to sag down. I just want to go ahead and everything be lifted up. If you have too much color, you can always use a beauty blender to lighten up like this. And lastly, finish off with a setting spray. Spray it and forget it.
Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate your time. As mentioned before, there was 2 products that I really enjoy and love and do recommend. For this one, it's absolutely amazing. It can dig deep into the edge. And then for this one, the setting spray is such a wonderful thing instead of water gun, just spray on your face. For this palette right here, I would say that the color today I was not really a fan of because there was fallout and it did not show true to the colors that I'm expecting whenever I draw in my eyes. But I really enjoyed this color orange right here because it's very unique. I love how the finish is. Other color I have to really try in order to tell you, but for today I'm not going to recommend this product just yet. There's another 2 videos that waiting for you to click on because it's made specially for you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for more notifications, and as always, love yourself, stay motivated. Peace out.